at that time, I harbored a lot of stress as a teenager because I feel like I became a lot more responsible by that age than some of my friends were, especially the ones living in my community who were just like
Right.
partying and doing their thing and just, it's all good. We all grow up in different circumstances, but I look at it as something that defined the strength inside of me. I see how she survived.
I might be getting ahead of myself, but it seems relevant right now. So in the book, you talk about how the addition of the mental health outreach was later on down the line for Unity, correct? Was that a nod to Bboy Piecez and Mama G?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably like, I'm the type of person who follows, my experiences, like breaking was a huge part of what brought me up and got me through some of the, tough times for myself as a young person. Mental health was always a part of my story that I couldn't talk about. So I think it was sort of a clash of all the things that made up pieces, made me up as a person. But I was also seeing, as we did more and more of this work, it was a common theme. I was trying to say, like, you could say the root of it is a lot of different things. You could say it's racialized. You could say definitely that it has to do with income. You could definitely say that it has to do with all sorts of factors. But from my perspective and from the experience of like what I had to offer in the skills and experiences that I had gone through, mental health just seemed like the one that kept coming up. And it was like, I really believe everyone in the world has something to offer to moving forward positive change, like actual measurable change in a place of inequity in the world, wherever that be. But there's better places for certain people to do certain things, and there's
Right.
better places for other people to do other things. And I try to sort of lead with my lived experience,
Mm-hmm.
for better or for worse. Like at times that can be quite traumatizing, or like it brings up, personal experiences. But I also feel like there's a power in that, I'm not trying to paintbrush that my experience is like anyone else's.
Right.
Bar none. It's not like it's, not to minimize or even, try to assume that, but it helps me wake up in the morning knowing that like I care so much about Unity because it's affecting young people's mental health. And then later on, when I was struggling with my own mental health in a leadership position at Unity, I felt safe to talk about it with my boss, who was, the board chair, because like I believed if we haven't created a place where the sort of leader of this organization can talk about this, then like I don't even want to work at this place that I was part of
Right.
building. So it's very deeply intertwined. I guess the Cole's notes is, I really believe in the power of building from lived experience, while I also caution that like we have to be careful when we do that too, because it can be harmful to our mental health. It can be dangerous as well. But for me, it really was the right thing for that particular project.
No doubt. And I want to get into the nuts and bolts of Unity, because some people might be like, what is this Unity that they're talking about? So I definitely want to give you an opportunity to talk to us about Unity. But right before we do that, so there was I don't know if it's an urban myth. I only call it that because I don't know for sure, that a very prominent B-boy from your city, Megas.
For the last judge, pour le dernier juge, it's a legend. It's your favorites B-boy, He inspired everybody from way back. He's a true legend. He inspired the whole generation. I want you to make some noise for the first time in Europe, Mr. Megas!
went through some mental health issues, and that was the cause of him disappearing from the scene. So it's a two-part question. One, is that true? And two, if it is, during the course of Unity, did you ever have an opportunity to reach out to him?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't love speaking on other people's experiences, and like
Right.
I think it'd be dope if you reached out to Megas and had a conversation. He's an amazing, like an amazing
Person.
dude.
Right.
He's very reachable and very like I would always rather people tell their own stories in that regard.
No doubt.
What I can say is our crew is close with Megas, and you know, as individual crew members have been, you know, connected to him, supportive of him along the way throughout the different changes. Yeah, I just all I'll say is it does matter, and it does happen to people that we look up to and respect, and it can change over the course of our lives. So not to take that lightly, you know, it's kind of goes back to what I was saying before of like, this can happen to you at any point in your life.
Right.
You can be a grown adult and experience this stuff. But you know, Migas has a great support network around him, and he's an awesome guy to talk to. So I'd highly suggest like you hit him up. Really, really cool. I think he's also doing some skateboarding these days too. So
No doubt. Word.
it's hard because you got to face your ego. You got to be like, okay, I kind of want to say like I'm the best and like I got this, but like the better version of me is being like, who can I surround myself with who will give me like actual constructive feedback and disagree with me? Not because I'm going to fight with them, but actually because I need people like that in my life to tell me that I'm full of shit or like.
For more quality content from Beyond the Cypher with Illskillz, don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. Let us know how we're doing in the comment section, and to make sure you don't miss anything from the channel, smash the notification bell. We appreciate the love and support so far. Peace until the next episode.